1, 2. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, just got nothing sound coming out of my earpiece. That's because the YouTube channel wasn't playing. 1 minute. There we go. Can hear stuff now. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore. We are running on MyWhoosh tonight. We are running the Endurance 58-minute event in Japan. So come and join us in MyWhoosh if you've got it downloaded. Tina's going to join us. She's just going to be a few minutes sorting things out. I'm just sort of sorting myself out, Tina. I've got to remember to start my watch tonight because I'm having real issues with my heart rate on my watch. At parkrun, when I'm working really hard and it should be about 180, it's reading about 140. So my VO2 max is fantastic because it thinks I'm running at 17 kilometers per hour with 130 beats per minute. So I'm going to run the treadmill on my watch, got my chest strap on for MyWhoosh, and I just want to see what happens. Oh, Tina's already running. Okay then. So we're going to start. We're running endurance tonight. It suggests I run at 10 kilometers per hour when we do the endurance blocks, but I think I'm going to run at 12, but we'll deal with that. Let's do the warm-up 5 minutes at 10. Anyway, yes, I am running on MyWhoosh tonight with Tina. We are doing the endurance workout session, which is 58 minutes long. We are running in World Japan. And as seen, Tina says in the comments there, Edo Circuit is the route, but you can join any route you want. You can join us here in the same world. You can work out on any workout. This is just the MANIC Monday MyWhoosh workout session. So join me, or just you can even run on your treadmill looking at the wall and just watch the live stream. Entirely up to you. Here we go then, running in my blue top in real life, running in my blue top on MyWhoosh. We are currently running the 5-minute warm-up section. On-screen recommendation is 8.8. I'm going to run it at 10. And then we've got 3 blocks of 10 kilometers per hour for 15 minutes with a 1-minute recovery. I think I'll do 12 kilometers per hour, 15 minutes and 1 minute of 10. Tina says no heart rate again. I paired it. I do have heart rate. What? Oh, I didn't start my watch. There we go. We've started it now. I will delete the treadmill run from Strava afterwards, because obviously when I save my watch and then I save it on MyWhoosh, there'll be 2 Strava events appearing on Strava. But we'll delete the treadmill one. I just want to compare the heart rate readouts from both my watch and from my chest, because I'm sure my watch isn't working. I've done a full reset on the watch. I've washed my arm. I've shaved the hairs off the back of my wrist. I've washed my watch before and after running. All sorts of Google recommendations. But it still thinks I'm running at 130 beats per minute at park run when I'm almost dying. So I have a VO2 max of 61, which I don't think it should be up. up that high. Anthony Anderson's asking with my MyWhoosh t-shirt. It's a really good question, that, Anthony. I keep asking them. They keep contacting me and asking me for addresses and telephone numbers and saying it's coming, but it never arrives. And then I occasionally get these spam emails from every saying, we attempted to deliver your parcel. Please give us your details so we can locate you. But I think they're spam. But then you can't help think, is that the MyWhoosh t-shirt? Tina Beard said her watch heart rate went crazy in the rain yesterday. Mine does in the cold, but I've never had it drop. The other day I did a test run on the treadmill and I did a progressive 5k and the heart rate was absolutely fine. It worked its way up through the event, got to about 147. I was still increasing speed as I went on, but then it started dropping back down again to about 130. So something's not right with the heart rate of my watch at the moment. It's affecting my stats on Garmin Connect. So let's have a quick pre-flight check, shall we? We're currently running 10 kilometers per hour, which is correct. The heart rate monitor's on, currently reading 117 on the chest strap, and just seeing if I can see 121, 129. So they're very similar at the moment on both the watch and the chest strap. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when it starts to climb. And the answer says, what rain? Blue skies here all day. Nice one. We were supposed to have rain all day here in Cornwall. However, it's held off. Started raining about an hour ago, just starting to spit. But I believe tomorrow's going to be quite a bad day. So at work today, Tina, you'll be proud of me. I've been out in the garden all day at work today. I've dug out the rotavator, started it up, and dug the vegetable patch over. I've got the mini digger out and scooped up the compost heap and dropped it on the vegetable patch and rotavated that into the soil as well to get all those nitrates going. We put in fence posts. I dug a trench so we could bury the fence into the ground to stop the rabbits getting in. We built a polytunnel. We've got all the chitting potatoes down in the polytunnel, chitting away in the egg boxes. So tonight we've got Tina with us in chat, Anthony, Niles, thank you for joining me tonight. Tina's in game somewhere, she's run off and left me behind. I think Niles is trying to join us. The track refuses to load. Oh no, Niles is trying to join us on MyWhoosh, but for some reason it's not working. Get a workup set up anywhere. Niles, just follow us on the live stream. It is a bit buggy sometimes. Mine seems to have settled down recently on the PC. I haven't had any crashes. Saying that, it probably happened tonight. Logs in first time, no issues for the last few times that I've logged in now. Tina's on 120% tonight, so I'll probably catch her up in a minute. I'll say hello, Tina, when I come by. What have we got here? What are we going? Oh, we're on the fast bit now. I didn't see the change, see? The problem is, this is one of the problems. It doesn't flash up. When the speed changes, it doesn't really get in your face to remind you that it's a speed change. It just changes up the top in the corner. And I always miss it. I have noticed on Zwift lately, when you're in a workout, when you're about to reach the arch, even the screen goes funny colours and flickery to give you notice before you get there. And then it flashes up on the screen in big writing. when it happens. So we are now running the first block, 12 kilometers per hour, for 15 minutes in this endurance training session. Heart rate 132 on the watch, 139 on the chest strap. It's funny how you're having the same issues, Tina. Maybe it's a software issue, maybe they need to update the software on the Garmin watches. I was starting to believe that my watch was breaking. Mind you, Oliver's got a Garmin now and his is working fine. Tina, did you notice on Strava, Oliver came before me in parkrun on Saturday, beat me by about 8 seconds, something like that. Honestly beat me by 8 seconds, so his confidence is building, his fitness is increasing. I give it hell. He was in front of me all the way from the start. I almost gained him on the last lap, and I said, go on, get off. He saw me, he turned around and saw me, and left me standing. However, he was 1 second off my Eden Project parkrun PB, which he was gutted about, because a walker stepped out in front of him and delayed him a couple of seconds. So he was gutted that he could have beat my PB. So I've still got it for a minute. However, just like somebody said to me on the live stream once, I still beat him in the age percentage. I had a 74, he had a 64. Anthony's just reminded us the chest strap is more accurate. Yes, it is, Anthony. Problem was, I tried wearing it at parkrun and outside, and the connection between the watch and the chest strap was playing up, so it kept dropping all the time. So even that's not working with the watch at the moment, which is a pain. Niles has officially given up trying to log into MyWhoosh. He's just running on the treadmill and watching us on YouTube. Thank you, Niles. Try again next time. We do find you have to log in quite early and try and get things sorted out early before we start. At least you're on the treadmill running, Niles. Trying to work out. I think we're approaching halfway through this block. Nice steady Monday, manic Monday interval session. Get the week started again, wake up the legs. I've been using Sundays as a bit of a rest day and a bit of a home catch-up day recently. Yesterday, I was repositioning the swallow nests outside. The nest boxes which I built, positioning them on an easterly wall, because apparently the swallows prefer easterly north-facing walls out of direct sunlight. And I've already got a couple of swallow nests in my back porch, so I put the boxes next in that area. So we were doing that. I built egg nesting boxes for the chicken houses, because we've rescued 4 hens, 4 ex-factory hens that were going to the places that chickens don't really want to go after 18 months. So we've adopted 4 hens and we'll be picking them up Easter Sunday, 10 a.m. in the morning from a farm about 6 miles away. So I was building nesting boxes for them to sit in. So we've got 4 hens on the way. I'll take a picture for you, Tina. Tina says wrist heart rate is noticeably unstable. It's not good, is it, Tina? I've currently got on the chest heart rate monitor 37, 138, and 123 on my wrist. So there's a definite issue there. Let's spin it round to the inside of the palm. See if it makes any difference. Give it a minute or so to calm down. So what's your one doing, Tina? Is it reading high or is it reading low? My wrist heart rate monitor is reading about 20 beats per minute lower at the moment. Who is Mr. Sebastian? Is he still on holiday? Is this his second week away? So he might be here a week today, next Monday. Sebastian will be back with us on virtual FMR and running with us on these events. Yeah, Tina's having the same issues. Issues with her Garmin watch at the moment. Very high, very low, not much between. But only as it was so wet. So obviously the signal was getting blocked by the water on your wrist probably. So I've turned the watch to the inside of my wrist now. It's come up to 130, but still 10 beats per minute lower than the chest. So it looks like I'm going to have to connect the chest heart rate monitor to the watch, and hopefully it'll work when running parkrun on Saturday. Anthony Anderson's asking, have you been in touch with Garmin to get their input as to why it happens? Not directly, Anthony, but I have been reading all the forums and the info and stuff that Garmin put out. It's all about washing the watch and repositioning it. But I think you're quite right. Maybe an email is in order. Tell them I rely on it a lot, I run a lot. I need the watch to be reliable, and it hasn't been now for some weeks. Might do that later on. Oliver's got an old Apple Watch upstairs he doesn't use anymore since he got his Garmin. I might try wearing that as well on the other wrist just to see the difference between the wrists, just in case I've got faulty wrists. Yeah, 140 chest, 128 wrist. So that's not good, is it? That gives me all my Garmin stats and my VO2 max pulse readings. Well, I swap wrists. When we have the 1 minute recovery, I'll swap wrists, see if that makes any difference. I don't think it will. Have I passed you yet, Tina? I haven't seen. Yes, it's currently raining outside now. It's gone very grey and dark outside. We're in for a bad day tomorrow. So I'll have to do some indoor work tomorrow, a bit of painting. Might even take a walk down. Welcome along everyone to Virtual FMR. If you haven't seen this before, this is MyWhoosh. It's another cycling app which has just launched running before Christmas. So a couple times a week, we like to have a go on MyWhoosh for something different. We're loving the graphics and some of the displays and the way they do things, but there's still a few bugs that need sorting out. But they are regularly bringing up updates, so looking forward to future update releases. Liking the new dashboard, a recent update a few weeks back. Tina's asking if I passed her. I don't know, Tina. I don't know where I am. I'm knackered. I'm keeping my eyes on them. Whether when we got to change back down to recovery, because I'm quite good at missing it on here. One of the things they need to improve. Make the screen flash or do something when the speed changes on interval sessions. Oh, 138 on the watch, on the inside of the wrist. 139 on the heart rate monitor. So it's sorted itself out a little bit. It's taken a while, but it's there. Good to see. Maybe that's the secret. It's now the same as the chest heart rate monitor when wearing on the inside of the wrist. I also read somewhere on the Garmin forums that you should do a bit of a warm-up to get the watch warmed up before you run, which I presume is what we did at the beginning. But the watch has been wrong for weeks and weeks and weeks. Every single time I do a fast interval session, it doesn't work. Every single park run has got false heart rate readings. So let's hope wearing it inside like that will get the correct reading. Tina says, I think you're on a different route. Or a different server, Tina, maybe. As long as we're running, we're all here together on the live stream. Right, 10 seconds until we drop back down to 10 kilometers per hour for 1 minute. I'm not going to swap wrists with the watch now because it seems to be working on the inside of the wrist. Right, 1 minute recovery at 10 kilometers per hour. Block 1 complete. Yeah, I've tried different straps as well, Anthony. I've tried a Velcro elastic strap, which keeps it really tight to the wrist. And then I read somewhere that it shouldn't be too tight. It needs to be snug enough, but not over tight. So I've tried it loose. It's actually touching the wrist today, but not strapped down hard. However, it was funny how it wasn't working for a good 10-15 minutes until I swapped it to the inside of the wrist. But now the watch says 139, 138, and in game says 127. So it's gone the other way, but like Tina was saying, sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low, but not in between. I think I'll be better off wearing the chest strap. I think heart rate monitor to park runs, if I can get it working stable as well, just to get more accurate stats. Right, treadmill run on my watch thinks I've just done 4K. What have we done in game? Where is it? Oh, 4.1. That's close. Not bad, I haven't calibrated it. Very true. Anthony's saying, I don't think MyWhoosh have got it quite right. Could be a MyWhoosh problem, couldn't it? As well, we don't know. 136 in game, 135 on the wrist, so wrist and chest heart rate the same at the moment, which I'm really pleased about. Because if putting the watch on the inside of your wrist fixes the problem, that's what we'll do. So we're running the second block, the second 15-minute block at 12 kilometers per hour, 22 minutes, 50 seconds, can't speak, have passed, 13 minutes left in this block, heart rate currently 141, 134 on the wrist, all over the place, isn't it? Next run I do on it, I'm going to wear the Apple Watch as well. And just put it on heart rate monitor just so I can keep an eye on it. Tina can't see her heart rate in MyWhoosh because she paired it, but it hasn't worked. Happened to me last Monday, didn't it, Tina? Probably just an intermittent bug. This week it's on, it's working. Last week it didn't. I think Christoph has issues pairing his Bluetooth heart rate with MyWhoosh as well. And he says, perhaps you need to consult the tech professional, Mr. Stephen Sieg. Why is there a non-running event? Are you looking in the events calendar, Niles? It's because there's not many people that put them on the events calendar. MyWhoosh haven't really put any on yet. Stephen's got one on there for Thursday. They don't show up in the events calendar. You have to look. Where do you have to look? You have to actually open the game and go into events and pick the event. You can't do it from the app. Their version of the companion app, you can't do it from there. For some reason, running events don't appear. And then 1/2 minutes left to block 2. Should we change the camera angle? I'll have to stand on the side rails for this because otherwise I'll fall off. Oh look, another runner. Check him out. Don't see other runners very often in MyWhoosh. It's a bit exciting. There he is, look. I bet he was just as shocked to see me as I was to see him. $132 on the wrist, 136 on the chest strap. It's definitely working better on the inside of the wrist. However, I have noticed it gets worse when your heart rate rises higher. So if this was a hard interval session like Workout Wednesday, where last week I got 187, was my maximum heart rate, I think the watch would probably show that as 140, because that's what happens at park run. Where are you looking, Niles? I think the only ones that are for runners that are available at the moment is Stephen's 7 PM Thursday one, unless they have now changed it to 6 PM, and probably my old Sunday midday one, which I don't run at the moment anymore. I swapped it to now, but it's not an official event. It's just me saying on the YouTube and in the MyWhoosh Facebook page what workout I'm doing in what world and what route. It's not an official event, it's just one we do. This one, but Stephen should be on there on Thursday. My problem with the watch is probably because I sweat so much. A bit like Tina's issue with when it was raining so much and it got wet. I sweat so much when I'm working hard and running fast, it probably messes the watch sensor up. Oh yeah, Niles said he was looking for this one. Yes, Niles, it's not in the events. It's just one that we do 5 PM ourselves. We meet in a world, pick an interval session and do it. That way we can change worlds every week. We can change the time if we need to. We can pick the interval sessions and change them each week. If it was at a set event, we wouldn't be able to change anything. It would just be the same workout in the same world every week. $136 on the arm, 145 on the chest. Niles did 30k yesterday, so just an easy one today. Nice one, Niles. 30km run for Niles. Good work, buddy. So really Manic Monday is a do what you want interval session. So you're using it as a recovery run, which is absolutely fine. I'm using it as a endurance sort of, not too crazy, but getting the legs moving again for a new week. And Tina and myself, we've ended up in different worlds. But we're all together here on the Virtual FMR channel. The other thing I did Saturday, I went to the theatre. That's something you don't hear me say very often. My daughter is a member of the Young Theatre Royal Company, and she auditioned for a part in a, whatever you call it, a play, is it? A show called Regrets, which she had to audition for. Lots and lots of hundreds of people auditioned, and she was one of 16 that got a part. She's been furiously rehearsing for the last month or so, and this weekend just gone was the night of the shows. So Saturday night I went along to watch, and she was very good. Never seen her like that before. How comes she does what she's told when they tell her what to do, but at home she doesn't? Long session this one, isn't it, Tina? Most of the workout sessions here on MyWhoosh are sort of between 20 and 40 minutes. So normally if I do a 20-minute or 30-minute one of these, we have to round it off to 10k afterwards, either in game or go out the garage doors and run up the road and back. Tina's also using it as a nice recovery run or recovery interval session. I'm sort of using it as a bit of a warm-up for the week. Talking about the week, tomorrow I'll be back here on Virtual FMR with Film My Run, or FMR 500 with Noble Pro at 5 PM UK time. And then Stephen will be here on Wednesday for Workout Wednesday, I think at 6:30 PM UK time. Group A, I'll be joining him in Group A. Stephen will be live streaming. Thursday, it'll be myself again at 5 PM with another FMR 500. 6 PM, Stephen will be here on MyWhoosh for a nice steady 5K. And Friday, we'll be here at 6 PM for Bag That Badge. So come and join us in game. Pop into the live stream and say hello. And then of course Saturday morning back to park run, where it's another hard effort for me. I'll give it everything on a Saturday morning. It's one of my weekly hard efforts. Just over 2 minutes left to go here for the second 15-minute block at 12 kilometers per hour. Heart rate, chest strap in MyWhoosh 142, wrist 140. Cadence in game 176. Oh, so it's just us for Bag That Badge on Friday, says Tina. With Stephen, is it marathon weekend, or is he going away, or is he going swimming? So I'm sure Tina will set up. Do you have to change route, Tina? Oh no, it's going to be the same one as last Friday, isn't it? Because I couldn't make it because I went to the theatre. Or did I have to drive up and collect her? I can't remember. And Tina was busy Friday. And I think Stephen did a new route, which we both missed. I think he said he was going to repeat it next Friday, so Tina and myself could get the badge. Ah, very nice. Stephen's going to Paris for Easter holidays next weekend. So yes, come and join Tina and myself. We'll Bag That Badge on Friday. We are doing the new badge again. Ideal. Seconds until we have the last a 1 minute recovery, and then we're doing the last 15-minute block. 35 minutes complete. 22, 23 to go. Go then. 1 minute recovery at 10 kilometers per hour. Yep. MyWhoosh recommends 8 kilometers per hour in the blue blocks. I might be able to do a little higher if I don't have recovery. As for Niles, you can change the intensity, Niles, like the bias in Zwift. I've currently got mine on 125%, which is the maximum, and my maximum speed is 10 kilometers per hour. So I just, until they sort out groups or they up the intensity, I just sort of pick my own speeds, depending on how I'm feeling that evening. It's always faster, but nothing crazy. Ten seconds to go. Back up to 12 for the final block. And then I think Oliver's going to come and run on the treadmill after me. Tonight. Are we up? Yeah, there we go. See, it doesn't flash up to say to change speed, so you miss it. Here we go then. 12 kilometers per hour for 15 minutes. Final block. Anthony Anderson's saying, Ben 10, is there that badge on Zwift for Friday? Tina says yes, Anthony. So we are doing Ben 10 on Friday. Come join us. It's quite a long one, that, isn't it? Is it almost 10 kilometres? No, said, MyWhoosh is pessimistic about his fitness. They need groups, don't they? Like in Zwift, where Zwift on a workout Wednesday's got group A, B, C, and D, which all start at different speeds, and you can still up and down the bias. But this one's just got one set speed, which I just set a little bit too low. Hopefully that's something they'll bring out in a future update. Anthony Anderson says Friday is Good Friday. Oh yes indeed. I'll still be at work. I'll be here. I'm sure Tina will be as well. Gotta do running. Burn off all those chocolate eggs. Makes no difference to Tina. It being Good Friday, she says. I've already spied some Easter eggs in the bag out by the front door. Might have to look in there. See which types are in there. Which is my favourite that I can squirrel away before anyone sees it. Hopefully a chunky Kit Kat. That'd be nice. Time for a camera angle change, I think. Go up in the air for a bit. It's snowing confetti, your petals in game. Blossom is falling. Anthony Anderson says Friday's run will give him space for all the chocky eggs. Oh yes. Tina, my work lunch today consisted of a full English fry-up with extra sausages, bacon, fried bread and eggs, mushrooms, beans a lot, and for pudding, raspberry and strawberry cheesecake. So a few hours ago, I was absolutely in a food coma. I felt like going to sleep in the garden at work. So I really need to burn it off tonight. No idea what's for dinner in about an hour. Tina's currently in a low carb, high protein diet. No chocolate for Tina. Anthony says, that's okay Tina, I'll have some for you. So will I. What a bit of a sweet tooth I have. Can't beat a two-finger Kit Kat inside a pan of chocolate. I have one of them every morning. Yummy. Everyone in my family thinks I'm a bit strange, but if you haven't tried it, gotta give it a go. Kit Kat in pan of chocolate. Tina's getting leaner. Building the muscle. Good work, Tina. Good work, Niles. We're both in MyWhoosh somewhere with me at the moment, or running whilst watching the live stream. See, this is Clive. We are on the same bridge. Maybe on different servers though. You never know, I might find Tina on this bridge somewhere. Just thought I'd drop it down a bit so we could see what the view is like out front. Can't see Tina out there anywhere. I'm just approaching the village, Tina. Which you'll know anyway because you could see it on the live stream. Niles is on the nighttime server, so where Niles is, it's dark. Where I am, it's currently daylight. Currently using MyWhoosh HD on the PC. Tina's using MyWhoosh on Apple TV. And Niles, what are you running MyWhoosh on? As MyWhoosh runs on all the same devices as Zwift. Niles is off to the bamboo forest. Oh bamboo, no bamboo, no bamboo. What's that from, Tina? I think it's Mary Poppins, isn't it? Or was it Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Something like that. No, it's on MacBook Pro. So it works fine on MacBook Pro, Apple TV and PC, just with the occasional bug regarding heart rate or cadence. There it is, the bamboo forest, look, straight on. Six and a half minutes left. Block number 3, currently running at 12 kilometers per hour, 45 minutes elapsed, heart rate on the chest strap 143, on the wrist 137. Niles says, works good would be an exaggeration. Have you got HD, Niles, or standard? I've currently got it on HD, on ultra settings, I think. Five minutes to go for myself and Tina, roughly, I think. Niles, are you running the same workout? Oh no, you're doing a recovery, aren't you? So Niles is running a recovery run at the moment in this world on a different server after his 30-kilometer run yesterday. Wonder how Sebastian's doing on his holiday. He'll come back all golden brown from his suntan, from being somewhere nice and hot for 2 weeks. Tina's currently a few minutes ahead of me in the workout, and she started a bit earlier. A2 City, we're off to next. How far have we run? See, I'm struggling to find what the distance is. 9.4. So that's good. We will hit 10 for this run event, which is nice. I'd like to try and hit 10 a day if we can. Niles is doing the workout but at a consistent 8 kilometers per hour. Nice one, buddy. Take it easy. Keep the legs moving. Loosen them up, but don't do anything silly. I'm sure you'll be here for Workout Wednesday on Wednesday, so save it all for that one. So yeah, if you haven't already, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then when I set up the run, this run, Manic Monday, for next Monday, you'll get notification telling you that we've set up the run, and in the description of the run, you'll see which workout I'm doing, which world I'm running in, and what route. But as I said before, just come and join us at 5. Join me on the same workout session, or use it for another one, or just use it for a nice recovery. It's just another slot where we can all run together, chat in the comments on the live stream, on MyWhoosh, or something different. Anthony's asking if I sorted the cockerels out yet. I've still got both cockerels, but one is in the duck enclosure with the ducks, and the other one is out in the paddock. They can't get to each other anymore unless you leave the gate open, and they've both got separate houses. So for the minute, all is calm down in the paddock. And on Sunday, they've got 2 girlfriends coming each. So the black cockerel will have 2 hens with him, and the ginger cockerel will have 2 hens with him, and hopefully that will calm them down a bit. And the hens will have a cockerel to warn them. Is any danger, any foxes coming in? We'll see how that works. Hopefully they all get on, but obviously when the hens arrive, they'll have at least a week inside the aviary where they can't get out, just to get familiar with the surroundings. It's because they've lived their whole lives in a shed, as they are. They're free-range hens, but they still kept them in a shed. So now they've got the whole paddock to enjoy when they finally come out the aviary. Niles is also going away for Easter, so he won't be on Swift until next week. Have a nice break, buddy. Enjoy it. Look forward to seeing you next week. And he's asking if I'll start selling eggs. No, we're going to eat them. I like chicken eggs. We love omelettes, scrambled eggs, poached eggs, fried eggs. Unfortunately, I'm not the biggest fan of duck eggs, and when our ducks lay the eggs, we have to throw them away or give them away. They're alright to bake with in cookery, but they're a bit weird to eat as a dippy egg. Anthony says, have a good break, Niles. I'm sure he will. Going anywhere nice, buddy? Or just visiting family? Here we go then, here's the arch. At the arch we'll drop back down too. Oh, have I? I think I've just run through the recovery bit as well. See? Didn't flash up on the screen to tell me. Missed it again. There we go. Back down to 10 kilometers per hour for me. For the cool down for the last 5 minutes. We've hit 10.5. So we will hit probably about 11 by the end of the run, which is nice for Monday. Paul Hayward. Hello, Paul. Thank you for joining us. Paul says, hi, Clive. I'll join you one of these days. Cheers, buddy. Next Monday, 5 p.m. Check out the description below next week for whatever world or workout we do. But like I said before, just come and join us in MyWhoosh. Join the same interval session I'm doing or a different one, or just come for a recovery or warm-up run. Just another session where we can all meet here on Virtual FMR. Tina says, hello, Paul. Niles, very nice. Niles says, just a trip to the cabin in the mountains. Have a nice holiday, you two. And you, buddy. Anthony says, hello, Paul. Paul says, hello, Tina. And Anthony. Definitely raining outside now. I think this is in for the night. It's slowly working its way up the coastline to Tina overnight, I reckon. Tina's about done now. Thank you, Clive, and everyone. Thank you for joining us, Tina. Well done on your workout or your recovery run. Paul Hayward's done a long 20-kilometre outside run today. Very well done, buddy. Good work. So he's now lying down. He's now doing Stephen's lying down club at home. And he says, bye, Tina. Enjoy your food. Tina's also done 9 kilometres tonight. Well done, Tina. Good work. Winding it down, 2 minutes to go. We will reach 11, which would be nice. Thank you for joining us here on Virtual FMR. We will be back again tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time for FMR 500 with Noble Pro. We will climb 500 metres elevation. 12% incline. Come and join me for that in game, or just pop in and say hello on the channel. Tina's probably going outside with In Real Life Club. Sebastian's on holiday, so I don't think either of them would be at Tina's Tuesday social. And Stephen will be here on Wednesday for Workout Wednesday, Group A. Come and join us in game. Niles says, well done, Paul and Tina. Very nice, Paul, well done, says Tina. Reference Paul's 20k. 20 kilometres outside today, Paul, that's brilliant. Just under half a marathon. If it's raining tomorrow evening, which it possibly will be, Tina will be here on Zwift for Tina's Tuesday social at 5:30 p.m. UK time. You can find it in the companion app. keep an eye out for that, see who's taking part. I probably do the same, Tina, that's what I do now. I do film my run 500, and if the weather's nice, like I did last week, I'll run up the road and back 5k. But if it's raining, I'll join you on Tina's Tuesday Social for my 5 or 6k, just to round it off to 10 for the day. Tina says, phew, just made it before the phone battery died. There we go, 11.1 kilometres. Average speed, 11.5 kilometres per hour. Calories burned, 764. 2.5 stars out of 8, as I ran faster than the on-screen prompts. So there we go, we tested the heart rate monitor and the chest strap monitor on the wrist. Close that a minute. Currently 125 chest, 129 wrist. So they are a bit all over the place, aren't they? But we'll keep trying it through the week, see what happens. So we're going to end run. We're going to upload it to MyWhoosh and Strava. Thank you for your comments on the live stream. Paul, Tina, Anthony, Niles. Really appreciate your company. Well done to the guys who took part and run, wherever it was, whatever server you were on, whatever your interval session was, or whether it was recovery. Good work, everyone. Tina's making Anthony the leader for tomorrow's Tina's Tuesday Social. So I will join you, Anthony, if it's raining here in Cornwall tomorrow evening. And there we go, there's the homepage on MyWhoosh. And that's it. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us in the live stream. Well done to everyone who took part. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 PM UK time for FMR 500 Global Pro. Stay safe, take care, enjoy your dinner. I'm going for a shower now. See you all later. Have a good one. Bye. Yeah.